Hey spuddies, Potatomcwhiskey here and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5 as America. Now, where we left off, we had just escaped with this scout. We had stolen a worker from Songhai and we were in the process of getting a settler out. The big thing here is I need to identify some critical settlement locations. In particular, I would like to secure a sugar monopoly. And so I'm thinking of I'm kind of settling out this way, maybe on this hill. I would love to settle on the river, like on this hill as well. I'm thinking this hill, and then I'd also like to settle for at least one copy of cocoa. And then maybe one extra settle here, just to maybe secure the sugar monopoly if we need another copy of sugar. But yeah, I'm thinking that's more or less the sort of thing I want to do. I would also like to maybe look at the cocoa monopoly and find out how many copies of cocoa are in the world, because if I need to secure all 3 plus 2 culture from cocoa, that's not so amazing. We may skip that, but the 10% food from sugar is definitely something I want to secure pretty early into the game, particularly as tradition. So I'm healing here on this guy. He's probably going to move and attack me, which is okay. I'm going to move into this tile with my worker. I'm going to get my Pathfinder to follow. And we'll go into the next turn. So somebody else got their Pantheon first. So they got the Forest Pantheon, which sucks because that actually could have been a really good Pantheon for me. But I'll probably go Plantation Pantheon just because there are so many potential plantations in the sort of general vicinity of my empire. So I'm probably going to settle over here as a defensive city first against Songhai, and then here. I'm thinking, I'd love to secure a copy of gold, and this hill does not secure a copy of gold. So let's found our Pantheon. I'm thinking the +1 gold, food, and culture from plantations. Because the forest Pantheon was taken. See, +1 faith for every 3 citizens in a city, +1 culture from councils, and +2 science if you have at least 1 specialist. This would be actually fairly decent. We would get +1 faith in Washington. We would have +1 culture from the fact that we have a council. I mean, it wouldn't be a game-changing Pantheon. And we will have a specialist here in about 10 turns. So we would get all of these yields in our capital pretty soon. And our capital is going to grow a lot, so this would be a decent amount of faith. This isn't bad. I think Ancestor Worship is actually pretty good here. I don't think I'm going to take it though. I think +1 faith and gold from mines and improved resources. Not really sort of what I'm looking for here. I don't really have many mines. Maybe that would be sort of Songhai's game. They could maybe go for that sort of thing. The God of all creation. +1 faith from monuments. +1 food and production and gold and science in the capital for every 2 pantheons ever founded. Okay. That would be +1 faith right now, and then an additional 4 food. Sorry. Yeah, 4 food production and gold and science in my capital once everybody's founded a pantheon. +1 faith for every 20 gold per turn you produce, +2 faith and gold in your capital and in cities with a city connection. +1 faith in production from quarries and stoneworks, +1 culture and gold from monuments. And that would be pretty good, but I don't really have any quarries that I can see. It's kind of early for me to make that call. The God of the Expanse. I think the safest move here is the plantation one, really. If I'm thinking about it. Goddess of Protection is quite good. Because the +2 faith from culture, palace, walls, and barracks, like that's actually like pretty damn nice. And you can get it rolling pretty early. But I think I'm gonna go for plantation. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for Goddess of Springtime. Because I'm gonna be getting that plantation up here in the very near future. So I think I was second Pantheon here. No, I was 4th. So I take a quick look at Info Addict. Oh, my Info Addict has disappeared. Oh, I might have to reinstall that. I just did a fresh install of Vox Populi. I might have to redo Info Addict. Or did I activate Info Addict? I might not have activated it. I'll have to figure that out. But probably these first few episodes will be free of any Info Addictory. Okay. Settler's almost out. Gain 15 faith and golden age points every time someone is born. Bonus scales with era and game speed. So we have an event here. So we could gain 100 golden age points or +1 happiness for X turns. I kind of like the happiness. I'm going to take the happiness because A, that's going to be golden age points anyway. But more importantly, the extra happiness will give me a very slight boost to all my yields in here, like science here. Okay. You heal up. Go on to the next turn. I'm going to need an archer soon. That's like a definite need of mine. The borders naturally grew. I'm also tempted here to do purchasing to get the granary out. If I could get the granary out before the pyramids, like I could purchase a couple tiles here. That would shave that settler down to 1 turn. And then we could overflow into the granary and purchase again. I think that's a reasonably good idea. So I'm going to settle here, I think. And then here. Even though I want to settle over here more, these kind of settlements over in this way feel, say, this just feels a little bit better to me. So let's get on this and we'll wait. If I should have really started the farm, I guess. But it's no big deal. We're here now. Well, I guess it doesn't make a difference actually in terms of movement because he would have been ended his turn here anyway. But we'll put a few turns into this farm. Now, so the question I'm asking here is, why am I settling this city? Well, primarily, it's a buffer city. It's a defensive city. It also overlaps my capital a little bit, so I can use some of these tiles. Some of these outer tiles. Not as much as this city will overlap. But my capital city probably won't be working too many of these tiles in the late game because it'll just be working mostly specialists. So I'll want at least a couple cities pretty close to use up its good tiles. So this city's going to be reasonably close and we'll eat up this sugar. I'm settling on a hill. Even though I would love to settle on the river, I feel safer on the hill defensively to try and just get some space between me and Songhai because I know he's pretty aggressive and he's also pretty aggressive for river settlements. Because he gets the mud pyramid. So I feel like if I settle here, I'll block him from settling a fairly large chunk of this land, which I guarantee you he's interested in settling because he wants the sugar. And then I'll settle here to further block more of these settlements. And then I will settle for the luxuries that I can grab over here. And then I may settle a city like really, really close on the north side. Like maybe coastally on the north side so that I can do some trade route stuff. But yeah, I'm thinking like 1, 2, 3, 5 cities, I think is a reasonable number of cities for a tradition kind of game. So I think you're healed up enough now, and I can kind of start mooching around with you a little bit. Oh my. So he's got an archer and 2 warriors. Let's move here like this. We'll go to the next turn. So I'll be pretty miffed if he stands on that tile there. So I'm going to try to bait him into attacking me by standing in this forest tile. I'm going to cross this river and do a bit of exploration. Okay, there's actually some marble over here. That kind of changes where my second city might go. Particularly because there's a barb camp here, which will hopefully distract him from trying to settle here. I'm really tempted to settle like right here and grab all of these amazing plant. Oh my god, there's so much chocolate. I really feel like I should settle for the chocolate monopoly. It's hard to know if I should do that though. The Vatican is targeting an encampment. So there's Calendar. So what if I were to do another tile purchase here? That would get that down to 1 turn. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have done that actually. It was going to sync up perfectly with when I finished my policy. Well, that was kind of dumb. I should have saved that purchase. I'm going to have to waste some production here. Damn it, I should have thought about that before I did it. I'm tempted to reload the turn, but I won't. I'll live with my mistake. It's a very minor mistake, but I miscounted. I thought this was 1 turn away, so I would overflow into the pyramids, but it's actually 2 turns away. Could I get more culture from somewhere? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. So I would really like some archers. That's like super high on my list of wants, and I also want to be able to chop forests. So I'm thinking trapping, which will hopefully reveal deer. Then I'll go bronze working into animal husbandry. Because I also want to get spearmen. So we're going to settle this city next turn. I'm hopefully doing the debate. Now, I'm hoping he's looking for peace here soon. Although he did go authority. Okay, there's definitely a city over here. There's so much chocolate. I could probably get a chocolate monopoly, actually. Now that I'm looking at all the potential chocolate I could grab. So as I was hoping, he attacked into my forest guy. And now I can settle. We have a really good sugar tile here. And I think I want to go shrine here. I think I would like to try and get a religion. So let's get a flank on. So in theory, as long as this guy does not attack my guy, I should be fine. Damn, I wasted a little bit of production overflow here. I'm not going to put a turn into farming. I'll put a turn into a herbalist. That's going to be a good one. That's actually going to be the next building I get after the pyramids. So we'll keep exploring with this guy. I'm hoping he gets a level up for the plus vision. Public decoration from Greece. Washington has grown. Working the bananas is the right move. I don't really see any other options in terms of production. Right now we want to be growing as hard as possible. The question is, I think I'm going to go for the engineer point here. Because of the production that it's going to give me. Oh, the faith would be really good too. It's really a question of how badly do I think I'm going to try for a religion. Which is a tough question to answer. Okay, excellent. So this is what I would hope would happen. He would move this way. And now I can get a flank on him. And kill. So I'm going to hit with this guy. And then retreat like this. So we just got a kill. Very nice. So this is a really tough choice here. I mean, obviously I want to go for the pyramids. So the +3 production really appeals to me. But I also want to go for a religion. So... ah, man. Damn it. Which one do I think is more important? Do I try to get the pyramids out? The religion would be so good, and it would get me my great works of art going. Damn, this is a really tough choice. I think engineers though, engineer points are super important for a tradition game in terms of getting the right things. So, do I want to lose that 3 food? It does bring the pyramids down to 12 turns, which is really fast, and we can do tile purchasing to bring that down even more. In fact, I will do some tile purchasing. I'll buy these cheapo tiles. They'll shave a turn off of it. But yeah, we got an engineer. Question is, I feel like we're working the best stuff that we can, and we also have a plantation coming. Although it's coming really slowly. We are playing standard speed, right? Yeah, it's a standard speed. So let's retreat this warrior. And I'm going to take the shock promotion, because I like being able to attack things well. I'm going to have you hide behind the city, and you're going to fortify until healed. You're keeping exploring. Okay, you're finding good information. Melbourne has declared war. It's over here. That's fine. I need to get Songhai to stop being angry with me. But I did steal a worker. So he is kind of justified. Ooh, a merchant of Venice. So let's purchase another tile. Shave another turn off the pyramids. I'm gonna need an escort. And I'm thinking right here. These are my two sort of like go away Songhai cities. But I also want to settle for the secure this. So that's hard to know exactly what to do here. You're gonna hold in place, and then after the shrine, this place is probably gonna build an archer to defend itself. So get in the city and heal a little bit. And we'll go to the next turn. Since there's a Venice in the game, I'm probably just going to ignore city-states for the most part. Okay, there's trapping, there's archery, fish, and bison. So how much deer did we find? Yeah, I think I made the right choice skipping archery here, because I only found one copy of deer. Like no bison. At all. One copy of fish. It's not even in range of my city. Yeah, I feel like I made the right choice. Take +1 view range. Very nice. These are amazing scouts. I'm going to want to try to keep them alive. England got a Pantheon. New York grew. Okay, lock that in. Is there a tile I want to purchase here? Maybe the bananas. But I was going to do that in the Pyramid City because I want that to be a primary thing. So let's shoot there. You keep healing. You can move out now to maybe harass this archer. Okay, well, we'll do a little bit of exploration. I think I need more units. Okay, it looks like I baited him back a little bit, which is good. Okay, 5 turns until this is finished. Getting through this is going to be hard with the units that I have available to me right now. There's Melbourne. Okay, so we've actually found a copy of Amber down here. And Lapis. Man, there's a city, there's like an amazing city somewhere in here for me to grab. A lot of luxuries. It's very, very tempting. Okay, he's going to take peace. That's amazing, actually, because that lets me focus on dealing with some of these other things. So let's get this warrior heading out to try and deal with those stuff. I'm going to have you come down here. I want to scout and see if he's trying to settle towards me. And I'll get peace with Melbourne as well. Okay, amazing. This is going really well. We're going to have pyramids. We're going to grow. 23 turns until we get our next culture policy, but that's okay. We're getting great engineer points, which is really, really nice as well. Could I shave a turn off by purchasing? I could, but I also want to save that up. I'm going to shave a turn off. Get the pyramids in 1 turn. Sync up with my growth. That way I can like immediately start a settler. So he built a lot of units. I'm going to want to keep an eye on him. He's also got spearmen, which is kind of scary. I can't move this settler out really. Okay, there's the pyramids. I think I need to forward defensive settle here. Because he just popped out a settler and I need to try and block that settler if I can. I'll lock that in. Okay. I think I want to keep working this because I want great engineer points. I need to think about what my next big wonders are. Hanging gardens would be super amazing, as would the Great Wall. This would provide me an amazing amount of defensive possibility. So I'm thinking I'll go like bronze working. Maybe like bronze working, mathematics, engineering. Well, I need to pick up construction, so it needs to be like bronze working, construction, mathematics, iron working, engineering. I also need to pick up markets pretty early. I'll stick with bronze working for now, because I need to be able to chop to place another plantation, which will get me my second luxury up. And there we go, look at that tile, that's really nice now. 3 food, 1 production, 3 gold, 2 culture. But yeah, I do need to be able to chop some of these things. For now though, I think we're off to a good start. I think we've got good potential going here. We a little bit weak on the faith income, but that will change. I would love to know where I stand on the faith income thing, but I think I may have disabled Info Addict. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to save the game, I'm going to reload and see if I can load up Info Addict. But I want to thank you guys very much for watching this second episode. I hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. I've been kind of trying to be more slow and considerate, and I hope you guys appreciate that. And let me know what your thoughts are. Do you like this way of playing? Do you want to see me go even slower and maybe look at even more options? I'm kind of just exploring things right now. So give me your feedback, I would appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Remember to leave a like if you want to directly support my channel. And remember to leave a comment, as I said, if you want to give me your feedback. Other than that though, I want to say I love you all very much. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye!